And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's really hard to get foul calls on the road. Credit them for being so aggressive.
And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard, and guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions. Those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
So on the floor for New York, Mitchell Robinson is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Jalen Brunson, then there's Miles McBride, and it's Kolek in at the 2. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Both free throws, good from Brunson. Portland trailing here. Pass to Kamari. Oh, there's the alley! Hammers the lob through.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's New York. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Oh, it's stolen away. Grant outside. To the paint. Here's Simons. No good there. Good D by Brunson. Well, the Knicks shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's gotten his first points in this one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Kamari. No points so far. Here's Simons. Oh, Robinson with a block. They retain possession. Lets it go from deep. Simons' shot is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
It took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Driving in, Kolek. And there it is for him. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Let's hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazer dancers.
The three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You look at Towns, he's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now, but this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
McGowan's, he's checked in for Portland. The Knicks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside McBride. Pass to Bridges. Here's Hart. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple. Hart's got 8 points.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Grant outside. Here he goes. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Lots of Grants in the NBA over the years. Jeremy Grant acts like a guy who grew up around the league. You can really see it, Coach.
Well, Brian, he really did grow up around the league and really just a high IQ player, great in the locker room, gives you great energy and effort every night.
Pass to Simons. Lets the 3 fly. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 10.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simons. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Portland, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year. So for the Blazers, Robert Williams checked in for Grant. Thibault comes in for Kamara, and Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for McGowan's. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Robinson a screen on Williams. Hart finds Robinson. Clock is at 3. And rejected. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Portland making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Towns, he's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for McBride. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Bridges against Sharpe. And it just seems like shelf life for head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Stan, even winning coaches aren't safe.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenge to coach with any real authority.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharpe is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
Walker, he's checked in for Murray. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. Outside Anunoby. It's tipped. They get it back. Strong move, Brunson. Portland has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Sharpe passes to Simons. Sharpe a screen on Brunson. Here's Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. And the jumper falls for him. Simons got 12 now in this quarter.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Brunson passes to Towns. Bridges outside. Towns is screen on Sharp. Three-pointer, Bridges. Portland with a rebound. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Pass to Brunson. Anunoby against Walker. Anunoby passes to Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
Portland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Simons outside. Here's the pick. There's the 3. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Textbook pick and roll. Simons is a natural at running these sets.
To the middle. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Simons outside. From outside the arc. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Pass to Bridges. Towns is screen on Sharp. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Klingen's got 4 rebounds now. Sharp with it. He's guarded by Bridges. And Sharp the bucket on the assist by Simons. Sharp's got 4 points this quarter.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career. How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Simons with it, and it's Brunson picking him up.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Williams a screen on Hart. Here's Sharp. The kick out to Walker. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Offensive board. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Walker against Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Walker. Anunoby for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Sharp. Williams with the screen. Sharp, no good.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Now Anunoby. Towns outside. Pass to Bridges. Hart with a screen on Williams. 3-pointer, Bridges. On target from range. Bridges has got 5 points.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Here's Klingen. Simons outside. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Some solid defense from Brunson. Inside. Towns passes to Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Sharp against Bridges. Simons outside. Bridges against Sharp. Walker, a screen on Bridges. Sharp passes to Walker. And he lays it up and in.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. New York out in front. They lead by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
You look at the numbers, they're getting to the line over and over. Love the determination.
We've seen it before. They can wear an opponent out. Doing it again tonight. All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Spurs, they'll be facing a team that's had a little better year. But this game is winnable if they bring the energy.
Oh, they're going to need more than energy, Kenny. There's a talent gap here.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Portland trailing here. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Then there's Robert Williams. Then it's Henderson. And it's Njai in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Williams passes to Njai. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Good look there from Williams.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
It's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes.
Nice focus. Sharp wanted that bucket inside, so he went and got it.
Pass to Hart. Back to Anunoby. To the inside. Bridges. Count it. Bridges has got 7.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Sharp. Outside Williams. Here's Njai. He's covered by Hart. And the bucket is good. Njai's got 4 points this quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Pass to Williams. Williams a screen on Bridges. Here's Sharp. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
right, let's look back over the last 10 games now and see which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting. Number 1, the Knicks.
Well, this has been a hot three-point shooting team, and it starts with their passing, moving the ball to get quality looks.
Sharp against Bridges. Outside Sharp. Williams a screen on Bridges. Clock at 6. Sharp goes in. Avdia outside. Puts up a 3. Fires in the triple. Avdia's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Brunson passes to Towns. The ball's knocked loose. Henderson with it. Hard covering. Hard against Henderson. Avdia outside. Outside Sharp. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. The shot misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Good on the bucket. Brunson's got 15.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
It's Avdia on the wing. Henderson against Brunson. Pass to Inja. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a one-point game. Now here's Anunoby, defended by Avdia. Bridges outside. The 3 is up. Portland with a rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Avdia. Here's Inja. Pass to Henderson. Inside. Now it's Hart. Give him 8 points now. Here's Anunoby. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. And that's good as he hits both shots. Blazers trail by 3. Pass to Inja. Williams with it. Outside Sharp. Portland, no good that time either.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Brunson outside. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Williams, a screen on Brunson. Here's Henderson. Here's Williams. No good again that time.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Williams. Anunoby passes to Towns. Towns, a screen on Sharp. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
Blazers trail by 8. Outside Sharp. And he banks in the layup. Sharp's got 14.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Outside Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Floats one up. Ooh, Brunson. Silky touch.
Such a strong floater game. Just another part of Brunson's expanding arsenal.
Henderson, the pass to Inja. Now Sharp. And the layup is good off the glass. Sharp's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Towns looking for an opening. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. He's got 14.
Relentless effort from Towns inside, powering through the contact.
Myynbaa passes to Sharp.
2 minutes.
Down low. Here's Avdia. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Left side Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Brunson against Henderson. Baseline try. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Avdia. From down in the low post, it goes.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
It's time for Dance Jam. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your moves. You're on the big screen. Nice try. It's all good.
Change here for Portland. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at New York, they're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning.
You know, for the Knicks, it's about finding your rhythm at the right time. Now, I fully expect they'll start building towards something better.
Yeah, and it's easy to overreact at this point of the season, but there's still a lot of basketball to be played, and they can easily get their way back to the top.
Kolik's shot is off. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 6. Simons outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And the Knicks making a change here. Boucher's checked in. Pass to Robinson. To the paint. Here's Towns. Hits the jump hook. Towns has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
Here's Rupert. McBride covers. Out to Simons. Misses the jumper. Knicks leading by 8. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Kolik, and there's the drive. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Pass to Rupert. Here's Klingon to the middle. Now here's Simons. Drilled from 11 feet out. Simons has got 17. And so it's New York, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for New York, Chris Boucher out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Kolek in at the 2. Inside, here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like, in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Grant. Has to Klingon. Here's McGowan's. 4 on the clock. No good from outside.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Now here's Brunson. 4-3. He's off on that one. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. And there's a pick. And here's Grant from the arc. Drills it from deep.
Well, he didn't come into the league with great range, but Grant worked hard, and now he is really good from out there.
Here's Kolek. Can't get it to fall. Brunson against Simons. Here's McGowan's. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
First free throw is good. Good on both. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Boucher outside. Here's Brunson. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Grant outside for 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
As to Kolek. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. They get it back. Right wing. Screen by Robinson to the paint. Second shot opportunity. And here's Brunson. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. To the inside. Here's Grant. And Boucher with the block. Here's Brunson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
Jalen Brunson at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Brunson. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Bridges is checked in. free throws, good from Brunson.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Blazers trail by 9. Outside Sharp, pass to Kamari, back to Sharp. Simons outside, fires the 3, gets the 3 ball to go. Simons has got 20.
That's a textbook catch and shoot. Simons got his feet lined up and was ready to go.
Back to Brunson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Now here's Sharp. Not a lot of room. Pass to Simons. 3-pointer. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
And the basket by Bridges.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
And there's the screen. Here's Kamari. Outside Sharp. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Miles McBride picks one up.
And this is why Sharp slices inside, because he wants to get fouled while shooting.
That free throw no good. And some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Boucher. And it's Josh Hart in for McBride. He's off on the second. New York leading by 10. It's Hart on the wing, defended by Avdia. Brunson surveys. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Second personal foul. Second.
You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
And the free throw, no good. Blazers trail by 12. Outside Sharp. Down low. Here's Avdia. Outside for Henderson. Williams, a screen on Brunson. Henderson, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
You know, I like that decision from Henderson, giving up the rock.
Knicks leading by 10. Towns outside. Pass to Brunson. From 13. Can't hit that one.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Williams, a screen on Brunson. Henderson for 3. Counted from distance.
And just slippery with the ball in his hands. Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Anunoby's checked in for New York. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break, and they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Towns a screen on Henderson. Here's Brunson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
Jalen Brunson taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brunson. Both free throws good from Brunson. So it's Portland now. 9-point game. Outside, Williams. Outside, Sharp. Back to Avdia. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. 4 on the clock. Avdia lays it up and banks it in.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Knicks leading by 7. Brunson passes to Hart. Back to Brunson. Towns a screen on Henderson. Here's Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Well, this is the kind of defender Williams is. Aggressive and ready to go after blocks.
Avdia passes to Njai. 14 feet away. From the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Fires from deep. Portland grabs the miss. Avdia with it. To the paint. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Avdia. And now just a 2-point New York lead. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Towns for 3. Njai grabs the miss. Njai's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. He's checked in for Williams.
For your Blazer Nation.
Now Portland with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
13 foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
New York has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Brunson against Henderson. To the middle. Here's Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half. Portland has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th. That one's good. Sharp.
And these are exactly the moments where you find out if a player is tough enough for the NBA. And Sharp showing no fear in a clutch situation.
Brunson takes it himself. There's the block. Avdia passes to Sharp. Over Bridges. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And the Knicks shooting just 38% here in the 4th. Inside, the kick out to Brunson.
Yeah, boy, Henderson has a flair for the dramatic. What a block.
So it's Portland now, trailing by 2. Sharp up top. He's started by Bridges. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Henderson against Brunson. Oh, no good! Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Let's get an update on Robert Williams. What's the status, Alan?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Trailblazers was able to update me on the situation. He said the ankle is definitely swelling, but at this point they're thinking it's only a sprain. But undeterred, already back in action and pushing through it. Guys?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Njai in at the power forward position. Henderson, the pass to Njai. Back to Henderson. Stolen by Anunoby. On the break. And a two-handed jam.
And this is not the time to be giving up turnovers. Those points could end up being a deciding factor in this game.
Pass to Sharp. Avdia with it. He's guarded by Bridges. From the strike. Three-pointer Sharp. The rebound by Bridges.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Hart. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Third personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the Knicks, John Hart. 2 shots.
That one misses. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Knicks leading by 3. Down low. Here's Towns. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Towns has got 20.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Here's Sharp on the take. Uneasy, too, on the layup. About 2 minutes into OT now. It's been a good one. The Knicks have got their first 3 shots to drop in overtime. Back to Brunson. Three-pointer, Bridges. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Let's get crazy for our Trailblazers stunt team. Here they come, fans. On the court is your life squad. We're on the lookout for our rival fans who'd like a free t-shirt tonight.
Williams, a screen on Bridges. Sharp, no good. And here's New York now. They're on a 10-2 run here. And the shot falls short that time. Blazers trail by 6. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, you could just tell that Sharp was ready to fight for this bucket as much as he needed to.
Here's Brunson. Portland with a rebound. Williams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Avdia finds Sharp. Back to Avdia. Henderson, the pass to Sharp. 6 to shoot. Pass to Henderson. Here's the 3. Puts one up from 19. And that one's good. Sharp. And now it's just a 2-point New York lead.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Brunson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Free throw good from Brunson.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Sharp against Bridges. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Well, look, it's not fun guarding Sharp. He's long and bouncy. Sometimes you just have to foul.
Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both free throws good from Sharp.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Here's Brunson. He connects!
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Look, that's just great work on the boards. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Three-pointer Sharp. Again, the miss by Portland. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And so it's New York winning this one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And B.A., I don't think they expected this one to be so hard-fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Grant Hill,